There is a question I'd like to explore with you today. It's a question that sounds simple at first, but the more you sit with it, the more unsettling it becomes. What if the very thing that is searching for truth is the thing preventing it from being seen? At first glance, that sounds strange. After all, isn't seeking a good thing? Most of us began our spiritual journey because we wanted something deeper. We wanted peace, clarity, freedom from suffering. We wanted to understand who we really are. So we read books, we listen to teachers, we meditate, we watch videos like this one. And there is nothing wrong with any of that. But at some point, a subtle question begins to emerge. Who is it that is seeking? This question was at the heart of Ramana Maharshi's teaching. And the more I reflect on it, the more fascinating it becomes. Because if we are honest, many of us spend years searching while quietly assuming one thing. I am the seeker, and one day I will find what I am looking for. It sounds reasonable, yet Ramana challenged this assumption completely. He suggested that what we truly are is not something that will be found in the future. It is already here, already present, already aware. The problem is not that truth is absent. The problem is that we keep looking for it as an object. Have you ever noticed how the mind is always moving toward the next thing, the next achievement, the next experience, the next insight, the next spiritual breakthrough? The mind says, when I understand a little more, then I will be free. When I meditate long enough, then I will be free. When I finally have that profound spiritual experience, then I will be free. Perhaps you have experienced this yourself. I know I have. There is always another step, another book, another technique, another teacher, and strangely enough, the finish line never seems to arrive. Ramana's teaching points directly to this pattern. He asked a simple question: who is the one waiting to become free? Pause for a moment and really consider that. Who is waiting? Who wants enlightenment? Who wants awakening? Who wants peace? Most people immediately answer, me. But Ramana encouraged people to investigate further. Who exactly is this me? Can it be found? Can it be located? Can it be separated from the thoughts that describe it? This is where the teaching becomes radical. Because when we begin looking carefully, we often discover that what we call me is largely a collection of memories, stories, preferences, fears, hopes, and beliefs. A mental image, a psychological identity. And the identity is always trying to become something else. It wants improvement. It wants certainty. It wants completion. But have you ever noticed that no matter how much the identity gains, it never feels finished? The seeker survives by continuing to seek. In a strange way, the seeker needs the future. Because if the search were truly over, what would happen to the seeker? This may sound surprising, but many spiritual traditions point toward the same insight. The ego does not mind spiritual practice. Sometimes it actually enjoys it. It can become proud of meditation, proud of knowledge, proud of spiritual experiences, proud of understanding, and before long, spirituality becomes another identity, another story, another version of me. This is why spiritual seeking can sometimes become endless. The goal keeps moving, the destination keeps changing, the promise remains just out of reach. Ramana saw through this completely. Instead of asking seekers to accumulate more knowledge, he invited them to look directly at the one who was seeking. Not tomorrow, not after 10 years of practice, right now. And here's what makes this teaching so powerful. It does not require you to believe anything. You don't have to adopt a philosophy. You don't have to join a tradition. You don't even have to agree with Ramana. You only have to look. Right now, before the next thought appears, what is here? Before you describe yourself, what is here? Before the story begins, what is here? Something is aware. Awareness is already present. You don't have to create it. You don't have to improve it. You don't have to earn it. It is here before every thought and after every thought. The mind often overlooks this because it is searching for something dramatic, something extraordinary, a mystical experience, a permanent state of bliss. But what if truth is far simpler than that? What if it is so close that the mind keeps missing it? I often think that's why Ramana's teaching feels so direct. There is nothing complicated about it. In fact, the simplicity can be frustrating. The mind wants a journey. The teaching points to what is already here. The mind wants progress. The teaching points to presence. The mind wants attainment. The teaching points to recognition. And perhaps that is why so many seekers overlook it, because the search itself can become an addiction. We become accustomed to moving towards something. We become accustomed to becoming. Stopping feels uncomfortable. Yet, the invitation of self-inquiry is not to become something else. It is to discover what remains when the effort to become finally relaxes. Not for a lifetime, just for a moment. A single moment of genuine looking. A single moment without reaching. A single moment without searching. What remains? Ramana suggested that what remains is what you have always been. Not the seeker, not the story, not the identity, but the silent awareness in which all of those appear. And perhaps that's the great paradox. The seeker spends years searching for what awareness already is. The wave searches for the ocean while never realizing it has never been separate from it. Maybe you have sensed this at certain moments in your life. A quiet moment, a moment of stillness, a moment when the usual mental noise suddenly faded. And for a brief instant, everything felt complete exactly as it was. No problem to solve, no future to reach, no one to become. Just presence, just being. Perhaps that simple presence is closer to the truth than all of our searching. And perhaps that is what Ramana Maharshi was pointing toward all along. So before you leave this video, I would like to leave you with the same question. Not a philosophy, not as a belief, but as something to explore for yourself. Who is the one who is seeking? And what remains when that seeker cannot be found?